Keep the aluminum off your lymph nodes. All right. Stop using all these chemicals. Do a coffee enema once or 6 times a day, and you'll be fine. All right. Big medicine doesn't want you to know about the coffee enema, okay? Detox your colon.
What about you holding a laptop on your balls for the last 4 years?
Not on my balls. I keep it intentionally off my sack, and I also don't ride that low. I'm stay pretty much perched the whole time. I am. It's true. I am a little kiwi just
Does she do it in a tub? Like where? I'm trying to understand the whole
shower, I think.
The same shower.
So you're standing?
Standing in the doo-doo.
I mean, I think it's a laying down thing.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I think it's laying, but I'm
But
not
then
sure.
it's getting on her back, dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Doggy. She's got her legs up in the air.
Yeah, I know, but then the shit is, so where does the contents go?
Well, you lay with it probably down towards the drain.
Yeah.
And then
it's like cleaning out a Jeep. Like you got to be on the hill and then kind of just let it all
this is
move out.
wild, dude.
I haven't asked. I haven't looked. I mean, we can look into it. I've been tagged in so many fucking Instagram posts.
Yeah, can you show me what it looks like?
And then when there's gonna be like chunks of poop that come out, does she gotta like smush it down?
You got
like,
to waffle stomp a little bit, probably.
Oh my God,
Probably.
yo.
Come on, man. Check your meds.
No.
Why is it up to me?
No.
Why is it up to me to make him a normal human being?
I don't do it.
Through to him.
I don't do it.
See you.
I don't do
Please.
it, bro. Okay, here we go. See?
Andrew did a lot of work. He took him out of Florida. You did as much as you could. We got him out.
Look, we're biohacking. Look, you prepare it.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yes,
She got a French roast.
yeah.
This is crazy.
You can pick the one you want, okay? You do the French press.
Pour over.
Yeah, exactly. And then you get this little tube here.
I've heard of people doing everything. Your liver is on your right side, so to me, laying on the right side makes a lot more sense.
Yes.
You just kind of lay a little bit in like the fetal position.
Yes.
Your knees are tucked a little bit.
Oh, so
You're
she's
gonna insert
side.
this. Clearly, I'm not going to be showing this to you guys, so I hope this is enough of a visual for you. You're going to insert your lubricated tip into
All right.
Oh, she
the
got
rectum.
it.
That part seems
Come
fun.
on, you didn't have to say
Yo.
that part.
I didn't know she was lubing it up too.
Did your mom have issue with constipation?
I've never asked. I don't know the nature of
There
her
must be
GI.
something. Yeah.
I've genuinely don't. It doesn't get discussed in the home.
Has she ever tried just drinking coffee? Like, that's pretty effective.
It works very well.
If the issue is constipation.
Yeah, I mean she does do that.
Yeah.
I think she's taking it both ways.
Just like your grandma. I'm just
Runs
saying,
in the
it runs
family,
in the
bro.
fam.
Practically
Oh,
sprints
my
at this point.
Wait, how'd you find out?
I just saw a giant bag in the shower.
So you asked her about it.
No, I asked one of my siblings, and I was like, "Yo, what is that bag?" And they're like, "Oh, a coffee enema." And I said, "All right, well, I guess we'll never talk about that until I'm on this podcast. I'll just keep that a family secret until a million people watch." And here we
Yo,
are.
I love this shit.
Does she make sounds? Like, do you
No,
like,
why?
Like, are you having breakfast?
Why
and
is
you
that
just
even
hear-
part of it? She's not at the table. Not at the table. Stop. What the heck, dude?
I need to know what sound she makes, bro. That's important to me. With all due
Get your
respect.
health back, bro. This is
With
good for your
all due
health.
respect, I need to know a sound.
No, there's no sound
Does
probably.
she try to muffle it?
What do you mean?
Does she throw like the towel over her mouth and you just hear like,
No one bites the pillow. It's not the whole thing. It's
not bite it, but like, does she try to, in like the Denzel movies where you throw the pillow over the mouth before you.
Yes, I agree with you.
You never.
Begrudgingly and unfortunately, Mom, I agree with you fully. Okay,
You never tried one?
I've never
You
tried
should
them.
try one for the pod, dude.
They can help relieve constipation. They can detox bacteria, parasites, and heavy metals.
Yeah.
They can boost immunity, and also there's no scientific evidence to support these. All right, but anti-aging also. There's anti-aging. There's a whole bunch of benefits.
Coffee enema, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, look into it. Your guys' families are getting overprescribed by
No,
the
my
medical
mom has
industry.
a different version of that. She just drinks scotch until she passes out. And that pretty much works. Drink scotch until you pass out and then fire off some gnarly emails. What enema is that?
That's a different purging. That's a different type of
is that
toxin
called
release.
Destroy your family dynamic?
It's a different.
Okay,
everyone
got it.
needs their own thing. Okay,
Got it. Okay, yeah.
get away from big medicine.
Yeah, but that is actually really effective. If you guys have you ever tried that one? Like if your mom's struggling, just feed her scotch at 4 a.m. and then check your email the first thing you wake up.
That'd be
And see who
nice.
else is CC'd in it. That's nice.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my wife. That's cool.
Yeah, you need to,
She's definitely got to hear these feelings.
They should do that as a therapy. Everyone gets shit faced, and then they can really start talking.
Yeah.
Right? Like every therapy I've ever been in is fully sober.
Yeah.
And they go,
That's a problem.
How do you feel? And I go, I feel
You don't go loose
nothing.
to therapy?
No, I should.
Oh, I'm always.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I be making shit up. Like,
you pre-game?
oh yeah, yeah. I have a couple shots of Repo, and then let's purge this shit. I be making shit up too. Like, yeah, my fucking grandfather touched me. And then 3 weeks later, be like, my grandparents all died before I was born. Like,
Yeah, I was hammered.
Yeah,
I was hammered, bro.
You just got to keep it interesting.
Yeah.
Eventually, you get through all your trauma, and you're like, well, I don't want to let them down. They need this every week. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What would they do? What would they do, Akaash?
Continue to listen to you and make money.
You think they do that? You think therapists do that at all? You think they're like trying to I can't fix them too quick.
Oh yeah.
Let's stretch this out a little bit.
I mean, maybe. Those therapy sessions are mad short. I remember I went to one, and they're like, all right, it's an hour-long sesh. And they go, well, technically it's 50 minutes. And then the first 8 minutes is how you doing?
Yeah.
And the last 5 minutes is debrief. So you got 30 minutes to unpack your entire life trauma.
Isn't it funny when the time is about to run out and they gotta politely tell
Start
you,
talking about some heavy shit. The two end of this, you see them kind of clocking and being like, "Oh, so that must have been devastating."
I don't know if we have enough time to figure this out. And you're like, I'm getting molested right now. I don't have another week to deal with this.
Yeah.
They're magnificent at buttoning it up.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
We should talk to a therapist about that. What is what is the gnarliest thing that you've had to button up because there
that's
wasn't
so
enough
good.
time?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think people also kind of do that on purpose. They see the clock's running out, and they're like, all right, let me just dump some shit and then keep it moving.
Hell yeah.
And so they just get it all out, and they're like, yeah, I talked about it. But then they don't actually work on it, and then they keep it pushing.
Sounds like that's what you do. Bro.
Of course. That's you got to just dump right at the end.
Your therapists don't just remember the next week.
I
So
go
you told me you got fucked in the ass by the end of the session.
How could they remember? That's the thing.
They
How
got the
could
notes.
they remember? Yeah, but it don't ever look like they got it Dewey decimaled. They got 15 different people who are retarded that they're talking to every single. There's no way that those stories don't kind of cross.
Yeah, I mean, that could happen.
Have you ever had your therapist think that your story was someone else's?
No, that would be crazy.
And bring it up? That's crazy. And then
I'm
just
sure
go
they've
with
done
it
that,
for
though.
2 months? You never did that?
So you trying to kill yourself? You're like, maybe. Yeah.
Man, it was crazy.
I was
bro.
drunk. I don't even remember
I had
saying
the
it.
toaster in the oven and everything. In the oven. In the bath.
That is double suicide, bro. Sylvia Plath with the toaster. That's crazy.
Yeah, we gotta talk to a therapist. But I guess that was the question I wanted to ask. Is HIPAA, that rule where you basically can't share medical, what is it, medical procedures or medical
History.
Information history, yeah.
Can you share the thing that has happened and just not the person?
I have a patient. If you ever heard doctors, I have a patient who came in with.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just can't say who it is.
Got it.
It also can't be too specific.
Because then you would know. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a patient with back pain that killed a guy.
Yeah.
As a CEO.
We're gonna
I'd be like,
know.
Wait a second. Sounds familiar. But yeah, I also don't believe that. Anytime a doctor's like, oh, I have a patient, that's just like a comic being like, well, today. I'm like,
Oh, that's
really?
their.
Today I was walking down. Really?
I don't know. Behind closed doors,
Took an over to
they're
the show.
talking about patients. Yeah. Oh yeah. That shit would happen all the time.
They're talking shit.
Yeah. You talk shit about the patients by name, give them a nickname, some shitty name. Was fuck, I'm fucked up, right?
I'll be honest, when you took that breath right there, I didn't have any air left in the room. That was such a strong breath.
I can't breathe.
For
bro.
a moment, there was nothing left
I
in the
can't
room.
breathe.
Yeah.
That shit pisses me off too when I fart in bed, but my wife gets the first smell of it.
God damn.
Like she don't leave me any.
hell?
How greedy, dude.
You know what I
hell?
mean? Do you guys get up? Do you
That's
guys
selfish.
like? I want that first smell of it. I want the first bite. Like when you get dessert, you're like, "Yo, let me at least get the first bite."
I know. I don't
You
know.
never have a fart and you're like, "Oh, I'm ready," and then your wife is just like. And now you got the remnants. I got the crumbs.
Bro, what?
No,
I
I
got
got
sloppy seconds.
I get pissed at her for that shit. She's like, why'd you fart? I'm like, why'd you take it all in? Let me take it all in. There'll be nothing left for you. Can you hold your breath for 2 seconds? You heard it come out.
No, I get way more enjoyment of the guessing game. Like, did I fart or didn't I fart? And then if she smelled it, then I farted that time.
With me, there's
That's
no
fun.
guessing.
Put it on the edge, dude.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, she got smell it.
Oh no, you
That's
know.
awesome.
When I fart, she thinks the neighbors are like moving furniture around. There's no question
Oh
who
yeah,
farts.
you
Bro,
gotta
that
fucking
never happens.
can.
Anytime someone farts in my house, I'm like, is this a coffee shop? It's supposed to be fucking locked alone. smells like a fucking Starbucks in
Who
here.
lifts an espresso?
Yeah, it smells amazing.